Hey, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode, or part two, I should say, of the rebuild of the Cincinnati Bengals. Technically, as I said, it's not a rebuild. It's just simulating the next 4 years, and with me as the, head coach and the decision maker here for the Cincinnati Bengals franchise. So we got a pretty solid team: 88 offense, 85 defense, 86 overall. So we did really good in part one. And if this is the first video you are seeing here. And if you want to watch part one, it is up in the top right. Should be showing up any second now. Now, there it is. Hopefully it actually showed up. If it didn't, embarrassing. But it should have showed up. And you can click on that, go watch part one, and then come back to this and watch part two. But this is part two. We're going to show you guys the roster and where we left off. I say we, but there's only me, so I'm going to show you guys the roster. So we got Joe Burrow and James Woodard. Just played a bunch of money for Joe Burrow. Halfback, we do have Joe Mixon, Chase Brown, Jimmy Wynn, and Vince Hawkins. Fullback, we got Kyle Wallace. Wide receiver, we got Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Rodney Grant, Charlie Jones, Jalen Moreno Cropper, whatever your name is, George Day. Tight end, we have Irv Smith Jr., Tyreek Haywood, and Larry Stewart. Left tackle, we got Orlando Brown, Kerry Olson, and Devin Cochran. Left guard, we got Cordell Volson and Eric Green. Center, we got Doug Longwell and Dom Carmichael. Right guard, we got Alex Coppa and Jackson Kirkland. Right tackle, we have Lael Collins and Dante Smith. We also got Jeremy Davis there as well. Left end, we got Miles Murphy and Jeffrey Gunter. Right end, we have Miles Murphy's only a 78, huh? Right end, we have Trey Hendrickson and Conrad Gerard. Defensive tackle, we got DJ Reader, BJ Hill, and Zachary Carter. Left outside linebacker, we got John Cohen and Doug Reed. Middle linebacker, we got Jermaine Pratt, Akeem Davis Gaither, Chris Barnes, and Christian Kane. Right outside linebacker, we have Logan Wilson. We're still paying Chris Barnes a good amount of money. Can I restructure your contract and free up some more money for me? I can. I just have to restructure. Okay. We restructured Chris Barnes' contract. Give us a little more money. But it makes it a higher penalty. We already restructured Akeem Davis Gaither's contract. Nothing we can do there. Jermaine Pratt, we could release Jermaine Pratt, but I'm not going to. Logan Wilson at right outside linebacker. Corner, we have Garrison Leonard, Eric Stokes, DJ Turner, Kenny Bayless, DJ Ivy, Alan George, Sean Young, and Anthony Hayward. As you guys know, Garrison Leonard is the rookie that we drafted in the last episode. He is an 83 overall. I'm hoping he's a superstar X Factor, but we will find that out as we go along. We also have Eric Stokes here and DJ Turner. Eric Stokes probably not going to get re-signed. Don't really have the money to re-sign him. I believe this is his last year. He's on the 5th-year option, I think, unless I did re-sign him. I don't remember. But Kenny Bayless is the rookie, another rookie that we signed. The guy I don't think he was the one I was looking at previously, but he turned out to be a 74, so that's why I'm thinking about just letting Eric Stokes go. Don't really need him. He's not going to get much better now. He's 26, still 78 overall. At free safety, we got Dax Hill, Nick Scott, and Yusuf Corker. Strong safety, we have Jordan Battle and Jamie Clayton. Kicker, we got Evan McPherson, and punter is Brad Robbins. So that is our team currently. Don't have any other money to do anything with. But yeah, I am going to go set the depth chart, and I will see you guys at the preseason bye week. Alright, so unfortunately, we have to cut 5 players. I thought we had more than enough people on the roster, but I guess we did not. But obviously I'm not cutting any quarterbacks. Running backs are good. Fullback is good. Bench wide receiver, George Day. Practice squad. Damn. Superstar, X Factor, Superstar, and a star. That's solid, actually. Tight ends. No tight ends need to be cut. Left tackle, we can cut Devin Cochran. Left guard is good. Center is good. Right guard is good. Right tackle, we have too many right tackles. Jeremy Davis can go to the practice squad. Left end is good. Right end, we're okay. Defensive tackle, we have 3. Normally I have 4, but that's okay. Middle linebacker is good. We have a lot of corners, I bet. Yep. Sean Young, practice squad. So now we have 52 players on the roster. Nice. Alright, well, let's advance week to the Browns. We went 3-0 in the preseason, so that is pretty solid. No complaints there. Yeah, that's really all I got. I hope we have a good season. I'm going to put it as make the playoffs again. Because we made the playoffs last year, we were eliminated in the wild card. We made the playoffs 2 years ago, but eliminated in the divisional. She's draft class, it'll keep auto-generated. I need to look. I bet you I'm not going to have any money for next year, so who knows what I'm going to need to get. Oh, this is rough. Let's take a look here. Resign players. Who needs to be resigned? Jamar Chase? I bet you he needs to be resigned. Jamar Chase needs to be resigned. We have $65 million. Trey Hendrickson I want back, but he doesn't really have any resign interest. Eric Stokes I can afford to let go. Jermaine Pratt. Might let Jermaine Pratt go. BJ Hill, DJ Reader. They're both old. They're both going to regress. If I can bring DJ Reader back for a year, I'll be alright. BJ Hill, I think I'm going to finally let go. Alex Kappa, I'd like back for a year. Cordell Volson, I'd like back for a good couple of years. Lael Collins, we got a lot of people that are going to be gone. Miles Murphy will get his fifth-year option accepted, obviously. But Jamar Chase has to come back. He's got re-sign interest. Trey Hendrickson doesn't have any re-sign interest for some reason. What is his things? It takes forever to get there. I know. It's no income tax. We're in Ohio. Why'd you sign with Ohio in the first place, then? Eric Stokes, he has no re-sign interest, but I have no interest in trying to get him back. Jermaine Pratt has a lot, so he's already going to come back. DJ Reader has a lot, so he's probably going to come back. Alex Kappa has none. Cordell Volson has none. Lael Collins has a lot of re-sign interest, but he's old. He's getting up there in age. This is going to be a tough one to figure out what we want to do, but I think I'm going to focus on defensive line, defensive tackle, more or less. So let's kind of look at the region breakdown here. Who's some stronger stuff? In the national, it is corner, strong safety, and defensive tackle. See, I think that's what I'm going to look for is defensive tackle. West, wide receiver, corner, and left tackle. I'm going to look at left tackle here in the West. Central, right tackle, defensive tackle, and quarterback. So I'm going to look at defensive tackle here at Central. Northeast, quarterback, corner, and defensive tackle. I'll have another defensive tackle here in the Northeast. Southeast, strong safety, left tackle, and defensive tackle. So I want two one-star. Maybe I'll do two one-star offensive tackles, a one-star defensive tackle, a two-star defensive tackle, and a three-star defensive tackle. I think that's where I'm going to go with this. So let's fire you all because I don't need any more corners. Get all of you out of here. Okay, so let's go. We want three-star defensive tackle. Let me make sure I'm getting the three-star tiers here. So three-star defensive tackle. Higher scout. Yep. And now we want a two-star defensive tackle. Is there another two-star up here? No. So we want two-star defensive tackle, if we can find one. Two-star defensive tackle and middle linebacker, so that's actually nice. And then we want one-star defensive tackle and two one-star offensive tackles. Here's an offensive tackle. There's another offensive tackle. How many defensive tackle? If we can find, here we go. Defensive tackle and middle linebacker. Perfect. So national, obviously we want our three-star at national. Our two-star was going to be at central. And I think you were northeast. I could be wrong, though, but I'll have to look. Nope, you were supposed to be south. No, actually, no. Defensive tackle was northeast. Okay, I got that right somehow. But offensive tackle, no, actually his backup's defensive tackle. So we want offensive tackle in the northeast, offensive tackle in the offensive tackle in the west, defensive tackle in the northeast, and southeast is offensive tackle. Okay, so northeast is defensive tackle, and then the other two, southeast and west. Alright, there we go. That is what I wanted. So, with that being said, I think we are good to simulate to the mid-season mark and to see where we are. All right, we are at the mid-season mark. We are 6-1. Only loss coming to the Patriots in Week 7. Good to see. Ravens are 5-2. We face them here in Week 8. And mock draft. Who do they have us going with? I think we are pick 32, actually. Antonio Fields, free safety from Ohio State. Probably won't happen. But Week 10, we will come around and go and look at each of the prospects and see who I want to put on the board. We got players ready to negotiate. A lot of players that probably need bringing back. Jamar Chase has to come back. He is someone we have to spend the dime. He might actually come back just off this alone. Maybe I'll just leave it how it is. Jamar Chase is back for the next 3-4 years, however long we had it. Trey Hendrickson, this is going to cost us a lot of money, but I can't let him go. He wants more money. Eric Stokes, I'm not going to bother with. Jermaine Pratt, over 3 years for a 29-year-old. I'm kind of thinking of letting him go and seeing my options in free agency. BJ Hill, I think I am going to let go this time. DJ Reader, I'd like back for a year. And we got back for a year. Okay. So BJ Hill, I'm going to let drop. Alex Kappa, Cordell Volson, I want back. Lael Collins, I'm going to also let go. And I might try to take a look at what's going on in free agency. I feel like we can get back Cordell Volson, though. Cordell Volson's back. Okay, that's who I wanted. Trey Hendrickson is another guy we need to bring back, and once we're able to get that, I might let everyone else go and see what we're at in free agency, and if I have to, I bring them back in free agency. If I don't, I don't. And I'll try and find something, replacement in the draft or something like that. But I need to remember that sometimes it's better to let guys go, see other options in free agency, and go with that if we have to. Forecast heavy rain. I will do that later. National Focus Scouting. We are having a defensive tackle there. Hopefully I don't need offensive line that badly. Set Focus Scouting at defensive tackle. There we go. Okay, that's what we need right there. And is there anything else? I don't think we really had anything else. I think I will see you guys at Week 10 for us to go over the draft prospect. Actually, I'll do it at Week 11. Actually, no, I want to go over them at Week 10 so I can do the thing at Week 11. Alright, so I'll see you guys at Week 10. Alrighty, so let's head through the draft class here and see who we can get to better our team. Hopefully. It's only a hope in there, you know, nothing too serious. Take a look at some quarterbacks here. Emmett Davidson looks to be pretty good. Javier Bayless looks to be really good. And Brennan Wolford looks to be pretty decent. And Enrique Martinez looks to be pretty decent as well. That's alright. I don't need any help at that position. Any other running backs look solid. Chad Hill, maybe. Nothing. I'm not too focused on a running back. Monty Ford looks pretty decent. Deontay Greer. Geo Ship looks pretty good. Terrence Reddick. John Gibson. Tight end Philip Hastings. He doesn't look good off the bat, but I want to look at his skills. A awareness, A short route, C spec catch, B pass block. Philip Hastings kind of doesn't even look that bad. I think it'd be a good second round pick for us if we don't need an offensive lineman. Kirk Redding looks pretty decent. Sean Flowers looks pretty good as well. We'll add all these offensive tackles to the thing here only because it might be a need for us. Kirk Redding, you know, about 75% of him. Physicals, great to lead agility, really great physicals. Skills, A awareness, C pass block power, A lead block, C pass block, A pass block finesse. D run block power. I'm assuming A run block finesse. I'm assuming that's what agile type guy. So yeah, Sean Flowers. A impact blocking, C pass block, B run block. Really good, really decent physicals. A impact blocking, A run block finesse, A lead block, A pass block finesse, C pass block, B run block. Sean Flowers actually looks pretty decent. Earl Young. Don't know any of his stuff here. He's a power guy, decent physicals, skills, A, pass block power, F, injury, D, run block finesse, A, run block power, A, lead block, C, stamina, C, pass block finesse. So yeah, he's good at what he's good at, which is power. So Jason Steele, I got here as well. A, awareness, power type guy, physicals, okay. A, awareness, B, pass block power, B, run block power, B, run block, C, pass block, A, stamina. Not too bad either for Jason Steele. He might be a good second round guy if we still need help at offensive tackle. Dion Whittaker, Evan Starkey, sorry. A, impact blocking, B, pass block. He's a power guy. Great to elite strength. B, injury, A, stamina, B, pass block, C, pass block power. I kind of like Evan Starkey, sorry. Fucking A. Laren Ray, another decent guy here. A, impact blocking, B, pass block. Physicals are decent. Skills, A, impact blocking, A, run block finesse, B, pass block, A, pass block finesse, D, run block power. Laren Ray looks pretty good, I will not lie. Nick Bryant, an agile guy, A, awareness, A, impact blocking. Really, I mean, this is some good physicals right there. Skills, A, awareness, A, impact blocking, A, lead block, D, run block power, D, pass block power. So he's not a power guy, I can tell you that. What's his thing? It's just agile, which honestly he isn't too bad either. Maybe we'll look at some of these guys. Not seeing anybody else that kind of jumps off the block at me. Center, Doug Denny looks pretty decent. I mean, he's a power guy. Physicals, meh. Skills, A, impact blocking, B, run block, A, run block power, B, pass block, C, pass block finesse. Another guy that just looks pretty solid. I might have to load up on a couple of second round picks, or at least try to get a couple of these guys here. JJ Beal looks pretty decent. Miles Winter looks pretty decent as well. Jake Thompson, he is a pass protector. Decent physicals. Skills, A, awareness, F, run block power though, but A, pass block, and C, impact blocking. Okay, it could be something to work with. Could be something. Ricky Walker, that's a nice name. He's also a pass protector. Physicals are okay. A, awareness, B, pass block power, A, stamina, B, pass block. He's a pass block guy, obviously. Another guy that just could be pretty decent, you know? Could be something to work with. James Underwood, who is an agile defender, or a blocker, I mean. Great to elite acceleration, great to elite speed, great to elite jumping. Wow, he looks really good, actually. A, impact blocking, A, run block finesse, A, lead block, C, run block power, D, pass block power. Still looks pretty good. He's an agile guy, so that's what you expect out of him. Robbie Jeffries, A, awareness, B, impact blocking, B, run block, pass protector archetype. Great to elite, change of direction, good to great agility. That's okay. Skills, A, awareness, A, pass block power, B, impact blocking, B, run block, C, run block finesse, D, run block power, A, pass block finesse. So good pass blocker. Obviously, he's a pass protector. I'd hope he'd be a good pass blocker. Alani Carson, he's a power guy. Physicals are okay. Great to elite strength though. A, awareness, B, pass block power, C, run block finesse, A, stamina, A, run block power. Definitely a power guy right there. Pretty decent. We'll add him. Floyd Rankin looks pretty decent. Pass protector archetype. Physicals are okay. Skills, A, awareness, A, impact blocking, B, run block, D, run block finesse, B, pass block, A, pass block finesse. Only I can see pass block power, but I'm assuming it is A or a B as well for a pass protector archetype. Jonathan Mason, he is a power guy. Physicals are pretty decent. Skills, A, impact blocking, B, pass block power, B, run block, A, lead block, B, pass block finesse. I like Jonathan Mason. He could be a good one. Lorenzo McCoy. There's a lot of offensive tackles that can go in the first round. Power guy. Physicals, pretty decent. Skills, A, awareness, A, impact blocking, B, pass block power, A, lead block, C, pass block finesse, and B, run block power. So he's kind of a power guy. What would you expect out of a power archetype? Other than that, I got enough guys there. Left end, Marco Solomon, Steve Winston, Trayvon Lowry. Nothing too special out of the defensive ends. Joey Bolden, Damian Claiborne, DeMichael Douglas, J.J. Pearman. Nothing that stands out to me. Defensive tackles, we got Montrell Bradham, who's got B finesse moves, B power moves, B tackling. He's a power rusher. Okay physicals, his skills, C awareness, C block shedding, B finesse move, B tackle, B injury, B power move, B play rec. He's okay. Definitely not the best defensive tackle I've seen. Jason Northcutt. He is a run stopper guy. Physicals, solid. Skills, C awareness, B block shed, B play rec, C power move, A tackle. Nothing too incredibly great out of Jason Northcutt. Jamichael Mann. He has B finesse move, B power move, A tackle. He's a power rusher archetype. Good physicals. B awareness, C block shed, B power move, B finesse move, A tackle. He's probably one of the better ones I've seen so far. Spencer Blackburn, who is 95% complete. He's got B block shed, C finesse move, C power move, A tackle. He's a run stopper archetype. Okay physicals, C awareness, B block shed, A play rec. C power move, B hit power, A impact blocking, A tackle, B injury. Not bad, not bad. Pierre Warwick, who looks like he's pretty decent. He's a run stopper archetype. Physicals, pretty solid. Skills, B awareness, A play rec, B power move, B finesse move, B tackle. Okay. Not too bad, not too bad. Nolan Church. I feel like they're just better offensive tackles in this class. Physicals, great to elite strength. Skills, C awareness, A play rec, B block shed, B power move, A tackle. Nothing I'm really looking too into there. Rashawn Bowens. Doesn't honestly look that good, but we'll add him to the thing anyway. Left outside linebacker, Artie Kirkpatrick. I'm sure he's pretty solid. He's a top 5 guy. Artie Cox looks pretty decent. Evan Pierce. Nothing I can say from outside of the bubble here. Seth Mays. No real good middle linebackers at all in this class. Right outside linebacker, we got Brad Copeland, who could be pretty good. Second round guy. Pass coverage, B tackle, A zone coverage, great to elite acceleration, good to great agility, great to elite change of direction. That's some good stuff from a pass protector. A awareness, A catching, A play rec, B tackle, A zone coverage. I kind of like Brad Copeland. Maybe I'll add him to the favorites there. Corner, Gabe Ware. He's apparently a top 5 guy. That D and the C don't really look too great, but of course I don't know man or zone coverage, so I can't make any assumptions. Kasim McDaniels, Braden Robinson, Carlos Williams, Joe Nails, Travis Barber. Nothing that I need. Jason Basnight, hold on. Man-to-man guy. Physicals are okay. A block shed, B man coverage, D play rec, B press, B catching. It's not bad in any sense of the word, but probably nothing that's honestly worth to waste my time over. Isaiah Hardesty looks pretty decent. Antonio Fields looks pretty decent. Jamario McMichael, pretty decent. Oh, hold on. There was a guy that looks pretty decent back here. A free safety. Cameron Brooks. He's a hybrid type player. He has good physicals. Skills, A awareness, A man coverage, B hit power, B tackle, C zone coverage. Not too great, but he's not that bad either. Strong safety, we got Quan Fowler, Christian Waller, Taylor Jones, Gabriel Wagner, Oscar Anthony, Ahmed Jones. I don't really think there's anything that really jumps off the charts at me with this draft class. Kicker, a kick accuracy. What about the physicals? Porta marginal kick power, yep, sounds about right. A lot of guys that always have porta marginal kick power. I don't necessarily need a kicker, but I'll look and see if there's anything great out of the A kick accuracy guys. Porta marginal kick power. Sucks. Punter, could always use a punter. Kelvin Day has A kick accuracy. What about kick power? Physicals, porta marginal kick power. Nothing too fancy, nothing too fancy. Nothing great after that. So we got our guys here to look at. All these tackles. Philip Hastings looks pretty good, but I don't think I'm going to be wasting a second round pick on a tight end. So yeah, we're going to simulate here. Let's go week 11. and we will... First of all, let's try and bring back Trey Hendrickson first before we go any farther. Otherwise, I'm going to have to keep... Knowing we did beat the Seahawks. Players ready to negotiate. We should have Trey Hendrickson in here somewhere. We have to... We've been working on trying to bring back, negotiate. Oh, up at $1 million and 11.5. You still don't want to come back, man. I need Trey Hendrickson back, man. I'm going to work on this. We'll simulate again another week after I do... I don't care about prospect spotlight. After I do my focus players here, we will simulate another week and try and get him in the fold here. Is there any completed defensive tackles? Round 3 to 4 were for Montel Bradham. Figured so. Jason Northcutt round 1 to 2. JaMychal Mount around 1 to 2. Spencer Blackburn around 1 to 2. Top 5 guy in Nolan Church. Okay. Okay. Let's take a look at the offensive tackles who I wanted to know and finish up. So if there's anyone that was really good, Kirk Redding, he's already projected a top 5 guy. Don't think I'm going to waste my time on him, considering I probably won't even be in position to draft him. Is there any other offensive tackle that I wanted to look at? Robbie Jeffries was one of them. I think Floyd Rankin and Jonathan Mason was the other one that I all wanted to kind of take a look at here. I think I know who my pick is, but just in case, we will confirm and look at all those offensive tackles and try and figure out what they look like, just to know. So I should probably let you guys know here, if we go to adjust lineup, that I believe Leonard, our rookie corner, Longwell is actually a star too, but Leonard is a superstar X Factor. I should probably bring that up and let you guys know that. Trey Hendrickson's a superstar. We need him back. Well, we got a whole lot of stars starting on this team. It's nice. Unfortunately, Jordan Battle is not a star, but he's better than the other guy we got. Joe Mixon, superstar. T. Higgins, superstar. Joe Burrow and Chase, X Factors. Yep. Really good team we got going on here. But let's advance to week 12 here, because we need to try and bring back Trey Hendrickson. And I don't want to go to the playoffs without knowing that he is safely secured. Because we kind of need him, man. I need Trey Hendrickson back. Negotiate. I will up you even more here. And Trey Hendrickson is back. Okay, so now we have $25 million to probably go into free agency with Jermaine Pratt. And what does that free me? $18 million. Will he accept this? He will. Okay, Jermaine Pratt is back for another couple years, so we don't got to worry about that. BJ Hill wants to come back. I don't want BJ Hill back. Lael Collins wants to come back. How much would that set me back, though? $3 million. I don't really want to do that right now. I got to look for offensive tackle in free agency, though, so that'll be what we look at. But I'm going to sim to the playoffs. I'm assuming we're going to be in them. We're 9-1 currently, so I will see you guys there. So we did make the playoffs. We are 14-3, and we got the first round bye this time, so a big difference from being in the 7th seed, which the Chiefs are in now. Thank you. So nice. I'm happy that that's how the English. I'm happy that this is how this is going. But yeah, let's see who we're facing in the divisional round. In the divisional championship, I guess is what it's called. I don't know why it's just in divisional championship. I'm pretty sure it's just divisional round, but okay. So we faced the 12-5 Ravens, division rivals. Take a look at the playoff bracket here. Who moved forward, who didn't? So obviously the Chiefs lost. Otherwise we'd be facing the Chiefs. So it's Raiders and Bills, and over on the NFC side, it's Saints and Niners and Vikings and Seahawks. Okay. Well, let's upgrade the players. See who we have to upgrade here. It's just John Cohen, who is an 83 overall now. Nice. Okie dokie. John Cohen. Let's take a while to load. Take a little longer, why don't you? Okay, we will move on and see if we can beat the Ravens in the divisional round. Please, Lord, have us beat the Ravens. Come on. We beat the Ravens. We're facing the 13-4 Las Vegas Raiders, the second seed in the AFC, for a chance to go to the Super Bowl. This is the farthest we've made it. Bengals, Raiders, Vikings, Niners in the NFC Championship. Let's see if we can win us a Super Bowl, or win us an AFC Championship, I should say. Not a Super Bowl championship yet, but an AFC Championship against the Raiders. All right, let's move forward and see if we can beat the Las Vegas Raiders in the AFC Championship. Come on, Bengals, we got this. We're in the Super Bowl against the Minnesota Vikings. Ooh, Super Bowl 59, right? I believe. No, it's a Super Bowl 60. This might be Super Bowl 60. Yeah, this is Super Bowl 60. A Super Bowl 60 is a Bengals-Vikings Super Bowl. Two teams who have never won a Super Bowl. So two teams who have never won a Super Bowl. Let's advance the week to the Super Bowl where we are facing the Minnesota Vikings. Hope this is a dub for the Bengals. Let's take a look here. Yep, this is Super Bowl 60. Let's take a look at the stats and award from the Cincinnati Bengals this year. We had a really good season. Joe Burrow, 2 picks and 44 touchdowns. If that ain't an MVP season, I don't know what is. Joe Mixon with 1,300 yards and 13 touchdowns. Jamar Chase with 1,200 yards and 12 touchdowns. T. Higgins with 1,000 yards and 4. Rodney Grant with 951 yards and 13 touchdowns. Irv Smith with 676 yards and 10 touchdowns. Blocking, pretty good season from our guys. Doug Longwell with a really good season as a rookie. Defensively, we had 9.5 sacks from Trey Hendrickson, 6 sacks from B.J. Hale, 3.5 from Logan Wilson, 3 from DJ Reader, Miles Murphy with 2.5, Jermaine Pratt with 1.5, John Cohen and Zachary Carter with 1, Jordan Battle and Garrison Leonard with half a sack. Logan Wilson had 5 picks, Garrison Leonard, the rookie, with 4 picks, DJ Turner and Dax Hill with 3, Eric Stokes with 2, Jermaine Pratt, John Cohen, Jordan Battle, and Kenny Bayless all with 1. Evan McPherson had a shitty year kicking. I don't know, 14 for 19 for an 87 overall kicker is fucking insane. But, okay, whatever. Madden's rules, not mine. View yearly rewards. Or awards, whatever. Same thing. Patrick Mahomes won MVP. This game is rigged. I have never seen a more rigged game in my entire life. What the fuck is Patrick Mahomes' stats? He had 42 touchdowns. I just saw that. I need to see this bullshit. Where are the Chiefs? 42 touchdowns and 3 picks. While Joe Burrow had 44 touchdowns and 2 picks of 4,300 yards. He had 4,400 yards of 42 touchdowns and 3 picks. I'm sorry. That should be Joe Burrow's MVP. What is this shit? I don't care that he threw more passes. This is some fucking bullshit. He threw like 20 more passes. This game sucks. This game is rigged. That's a Joe Burrow MVP season in my book. Fuck you, Madden. No way you're gonna give fucking Patrick Mahomes almost the same fucking stat line. I think Joe Burrow's a little bit better. I don't. Fucking bullshit, dude. Holy fuck. I've never seen so much. Zach Taylor won Coach of the Year. Offensive Player of the Year. Joe Burrow is number 3 over Josh Jacobs, or under Josh Jacobs and Patrick Mahomes. Whole bunch of bullshit. Defensive Player of the Year. Logan Wilson was at number 3. Offensive Rookie of the Year. We had no rookies there. Defensive Rookie went to Jose Brown with Garrison Leonard at number 3. That's unfortunate. Best quarterback. Of course, the best quarterback goes to Joe Burrow, but the MVP, fuck that. Joe Mixon at number 5 for best running backs, best wide receiver. Jamar Chase at number 4. Rodney Grant at number 7. Best O-line, Alex Kappa at 3. Doug Longwell, the rookie, at number 7. Solid. Best D-line, we had nobody. Best linebacker, Logan Wilson at number 4. Best defensive back, Garrison Leonard at number 8. Solid. Best kicker, fucking our 87 overall kicker wasn't even in the top 10. That's insane, once again. Super Bowl Media Day. Let's take a look at this. 11-6 Minnesota Vikings, actually, so that's interesting to see. Just the beginning. Earn some coaching staff points. But let's hop into the game against the Minnesota Vikings. Let me upgrade the players first. so that we can, know who our guys are. Joe Burrow isn't even better 99 overall. I have to upgrade Scrambler because Strong Arm won't work. But even better 99 overall for Joe Burrow, who should have been the MVP. Doug Longwell, our rookie center, is now going to be a 77 overall. That is some solid work from the rookie center. From a 72, I think it was, to a 77, and our corner went from like an 82 to an 87 or something as well. I can't even remember. But let's play the Super Bowl against the Minnesota Vikings, and let's see who can win the Super Bowl. All right, here we go. We're in Atlanta for the Super Bowl. Look at this. Who the heck is their quarterback? We're going to skip this. Look at that field. Oh, yeah. I actually want to look at... The crowd is very loud. I just realized that, so hopefully you guys don't have a problem hearing me over the crowd. But I want to look at who's their quarterback. Cody Wagner. Huh. He was an 89 overall now. He must have been the quarterback from last year. It was like a 78. That's crazy. Derek Barner is their running back. Wide receivers, they got Jefferson, Addison, and KJ Osborne still. Tight end still TJ Hawkinson. What about their defensive end? Dorrance Armstrong and Bryce Huff. No, that's crazy. Defensive tackle, Carl Cyprin. Outside linebacker, Rashawn Gary is a Viking. Middle linebacker is Brian Asamoah. Left outside linebacker is Daniil Hunter. Wasn't there a different guy they had there? Marcus Davenport still at outside linebacker as well. Byron Murphy still at corner. Isaiah Rodgers and Rasul Douglas at corner as well. Lewis Seen at free safety, and strong safeties Julian Love. Huh, interesting. All right, we are going to jump to the next play here. We're going to watch this Super Bowl play-by-play here. We have the ball currently. 3rd and 10. Penalty. We kicked the field goal. Okay. Come on, let's get this dub. They got a Vikings punted. So we keep having penalties apparently. And now he got sacked. So now it's a Vikings ball again. It is the second quarter. And missed a field goal from the Vikings. So there we go. Let's pick this shit up, Bengals. Here we go. And I think we went for it on 4th down and failed, or we missed a field goal, one of the two. They punted. This has been a low-scoring Super Bowl so far. We're getting some yards here. We're throwing incomplete passes. We're continuing off with some yards. And we got a touchdown. There we go. That's what we like to see. That is kickoff, or that's halftime, I mean. So the Vikings got the ball once again. They are driving the field currently. 3rd down, 4th down. Missed field goal again from their kickers. Wow. The Vikings know a little something about missed field goals. So, I mean... And that's a touchdown for the Vikings. Bengals with the ball back. They need to do something. They punted. Come on, man. Don't lose this game, guys. It is 4th quarter, and we are driving the field. We scored another touchdown. That's what I like to see. All right, let's just super sim this shit. And the Bengals got the ball back. We're taking knees. The Cincinnati Bengals win the Super Bowl. 17-7 against the Minnesota Vikings. That's what I like to see. There we go. I'm happy that we can start the new rebuilds in Madden 24 with a Super Bowl win with the Cincinnati Bengals. Granted, they already had a great team, but who cares? That's a Super Bowl win. I'm going to have to turn off these voices next time because I'm trying to talk over them. That is a Super Bowl trophy going to Cincinnati. That is what you love to see. Hell yeah. Raise that shit, Joe. There we go. Cincinnati with a Super Bowl trophy. These graphics actually look really good compared to last year. I think they look better in my personal opinion. Obviously, people will have different opinions, but maybe to you guys they look the same. But to me, I think they just look a little bit better. But yeah, there we go. That's a Super Bowl win for the Cincinnati Bengals. How do we make this team better? Well, you see, we don't. We get worse, but it's to get worse to get better type of thing here. But what a successful season. We have 500 staff points that I will spend here eventually. But yeah, my contract got extended after winning the Super Bowl. I don't really know if that does anything. It always says contract extended, but I've never reached an end of a contract for my coach before. So I'm not really sure how that works, but 2025 season recap. Cincinnati Bengals are your winners. 4-time AFC champs for the Bengals, 5-time NFC champs for the Vikings, a Super Bowl champion for the Cincinnati Bengals, and Super Bowl MVP was Joe Burrow. NFL MVP was also Joe Burrow. We're going to ignore the fact that it says Patrick Mahomes there, because that is a whole lot of bullshit. But, you know, whatever. We have $5 million in available cap space. View 2025 retirements. Did someone retire? Did we lose somebody? AFC North. We didn't lose anybody. Wait, why do we have only $5 million? Is that for this next season? I'm confused. Upgrade players should just be practice squad. Actually, it probably won't be. We'll win the Super Bowl. So we got a couple guys. Sean Young, I don't give a shit about. Garrison Leonard is now in 88 overall corner. That's great to see from our rookie superstar X Factor, who already has a Super Bowl ring on his finger. Miles Murphy is now in 81 overall. That's what you like to see. And I think that's really it for our, that's it for our guys that we care about, at least. Other than that, we will advance to re-sign players here. Advance a week to re-sign players. And we will see if we need to bring anybody back. I think we are good. I think I might let all these guys walk. I, for some reason, only have $5 million in cap space. Where the rest of that money went, I have no fucking idea. But fifth-year option is going to be accepted for Miles Murphy. We can't afford anybody now because this game is apparently screwing us over with our money. So I really don't know what to do here. Negotiate with La'el Collins. I don't think we have enough money. We don't. BJ Hill, I don't care about. I guess we're just going to have to let everybody go. There's not a single soul we can bring back, not a single soul we can even sign, because for some reason, we just lost $20 million randomly out of the blue. So, unless that money went to extending my guy's contract, which is stupid if that is the case. Jamie Rodriguez is who I'm going to hire here. I don't really care. I'm just going to hire random people here. Sammy Rios. It's the same fucking people every year. I guess they don't want to bother with new names. But whatever, not my problem. Other than that, mock draft number 3. You can look at who they're mocking us here. Now that we have a whole lot of open positions to fill because we're losing a lot of guys via fucking whatever, Nick Bryan to left guard. Interesting. But hopefully my defensive tackle isn't going in the top few picks, because that's who I want. Well, let's advance the week to free agency week 1, because once again, what else are we gonna do? $5 million in cap space. Where did all our money go? We have $6 million now. I'm gonna run through the money stuff here, and I'm gonna see where the heck all our money has gone, and I'm gonna see if there's anything I can clear up. Alright, so went around, released some players that I really don't need. And now I got about $12 million in cap space, so we'll see if we can do anything with that. Quarterbacks, Trey Lance is here. Jordan Love is here. He's now at 74 overall. He's got some interest in us, but I don't need a quarterback. Cam Akers is here at halfback. Don't need a halfback right now anyway. Wide receiver, KJ Hamler's here. Sky Moore's got a lot of interest with us. Don't need anybody. George Kittle, Travis Kelce are both here. Left tackle, Trent Brown. He's only an 82. Doesn't really have much interest in the team. Joseph Nobum, who's a 70. Center, Ethan Pope and Cody Whitehair are both here, both old. Spencer Burford is here. He's a 78 overall. La'el Collins still here. Rob Havenstein still here. I don't think I have the money to. Nicholas Petit-Frere is here. He's a 74, but I can afford him. Let's make an offer. He's got interest. I don't think I could even bring in La'el Collins if I tried. I think he wants a lot more money. Money that I don't have. $9 million per year. Hold on. Let me withdraw yeah, offer. I could get him back, I'm sure. But that's also going to cost me a lot of money. Spencer Burford is here as well. I could get both of those out of the way. Or I can try and get... Or I can draft a tackle. What if I withdraw my offer here? Go to Spencer Burford. He's 26. He's a 78 overall. Maybe I could afford both of them. Offer strength is good. We are the best. And then if I went for Nicholas Petit-Frere and offered him this... Okay, that actually kind of works. And I have $1 million in cap space still, which is whatever. It's the penalty, the problem that we're gonna have to accept. I could have probably went and franchise tagged somebody, but then I wouldn't have had any money. Wouldn't have been able to clear up anything. But let's see if these guys will both sign. Spencer Burford, Nicholas Petit-Frere are both Cincinnati Bengals. That's good. Okay, that is all right. I am okay with that. Let me view my roster here. Wait. Okay, I need a defensive tackle. That is the focus for the draft. I'm going to trade up if I have to, get that top 5 defensive tackle. But other than that, our right guard position is filled. Spencer Burford is now here to help with that, and Nicholas Petit-Frere is here to help with the offensive tackle position. And I think that still rounds up a solid offensive line. 74, 78, 77, 77, or 76, and then 85. I think that helps out a good team. Now we just need more defensive tackle help, and we should be pretty solid. We should be a pretty solid team all around. So let's focus on that draft, but I'm going to simulate to the free agency recap, and I will see you guys there. Alright, so we're at the off-season free agency recap here, so let's take a look at, so Jason Northcutt, one of the defensive tackles, is going round 1 to 2. Montreal Bradham is supposed to go round 1 to 2. He's going number 9. Montreal Bradham is supposed to go number 12. Jermichael Mann is supposed to go number 17. Spencer Blackburn, number 19. Robbie Jeffries, who's around 2 to 3 to right tackle, who I don't really need anymore. So the defensive tackle that I want isn't even supposed to go in the first round. Okay. That's alright with me. I have no problem with that. Private workouts. Let's do a couple of private workouts for some of these guys. So we don't really need offensive line anymore. Philip Hastings, I kind of want to learn more about. I'm sure there's some offensive linemen that I'm almost done with. Yeah, these guys are all 100%. They all suck, apparently. So they're all not supposed to be good. The top 5 defensive tackle, Nolan Church, is right there. I went too far. Chad Hill is... Philip Hastings is who I want to learn about. Kirk Redding, Sean Flowers. I'm gonna do Evan Starkey and Doug Denny. That's what I'm gonna do for private workouts. And I'll look at them a little bit later. Sorry, I wanted to see what my dog was chewing on. View free agency recap. So let's take a look here at the free agency recap. Trey Lance was signed by the Saints. I want to see where Jordan Love went to. Lions. Okay. Cam Akers is a Viking. Tyler Algier is a Saint. Rashad White is a Ram. Quez Watkins didn't get signed. Michael Thomas is a Jaguar. KJ Hamler is a Chief. Tight end. George Kittle is a Bronco. Travis Kelce is a Buccaneer. Trent Brown is a Colt. Garrett Bowles is a Titan. Kevin Dotson's a Jet. Ethan Polk is a Viking. Alex Coppa did not get signed by anybody. Spencer Burford signed by the Bengals. Lael Collins got signed by the Raiders. Rob Havenstein was also signed by the Raiders. Sam Hubbard signed by the Panthers. Grover Stewart to the Jets. BJ Hill went to the Raiders as well, so all my guys went to the Raiders apparently. Carl Lawson went to the Vikings. Arden Key went to the Broncos. Cole Holcomb to the Falcons. Miles Jack to the Colts. Kenny Moore II went to the Colts. Taron Johnson to the Eagles. Rascal Douglas went back to the Packers. Eric Stokes went to the Raiders. So all of my guys went to the Raiders. Quandre Diggs to the Raiders. Von Bell to the Panthers. Every guy that I let go went to the Raiders. That's an interesting one. But yeah, let's advance a week here to the 2026 NFL draft, I think is what it said. I think that's what draft we're at here. 2026 NFL draft. And let's start the NFL draft. Why not? I think we're good to go. Let's skip to my pick and let's see if my guy is still on the board. Hopefully he is. He wasn't projected to go in the first round, but things can change, obviously. Is our defensive tackle still here? He is. Nolan Church, top 5 guy in the class. Welcome to the Cincinnati Bengals. Hidden dev trait, 94 strength. We're at number 99. What a guy. Nolan Church. Hell yeah. Okay, well, we're going to skip to the next user pick here. I don't really have anybody that I need to really wait for, I guess. If the tight end's still there, I'm probably going to take him. He isn't. He was taken. A lot of the guys that I was looking at were taken. Anybody that I necessarily need? I kind of want to try one of these halfbacks, but I don't think that there's anybody that's necessarily... I don't really need any of these positions. I just need some more depth at defensive tackle. And some depth at right outside linebacker, which I'll worry about in a minute. I'm going to go ahead and give Nick Bryant a draft here. Maybe not. Round 3 to 4 projection. Let's go Nick Bryant. Fuck it. Let's draft a guy that could be pretty solid, maybe. He's got a hidden dev trait, so that's a good sign. And we'll focus on depth pickups the rest of the way. Alright, so off-season recap. Take a look at the draft recap here, view contract details. Let's take a look at the guys we got here. So 77 overall for Nolan Church. It's pretty solid. He's a hidden dev. 74 overall for Nick Bryant. That's pretty good. He's not going to be our starter, unfortunately. But pretty good pickup. The CPU got a pretty good wide receiver here in Devontae Sermon. And they also got Chad Hill, who was one of the running backs that I had in the thing. He was 68 overall. And they got Don Weber and Vernon Williamson. I picked up some depth pickups for Maurice Collins, who is actually a hidden dev trait, and Daniel Collins here. So I got 2 Collins at defensive tackle and Jerome Gay, who I picked up as well. But that's okay. These are the top 2 guys we're looking at right there. Best guy in this draft class was Gabe Ware, a corner from FAU. Nothing too special. Joe Nails, Nolan Church, Carlos Williams, and Artie Kirkpatrick. Wow, we're your top 5 guys. Joe Nails actually got picked up in the 2nd round. So Nolan Church was actually picked up in the last pick of the round. But that's pretty solid all around from this. Joel May was a 75. Any other guy that I had on my thing that I was looking at, look at the other defensive tackles. Jamichael Mann was a 75. Let me go picks again here. Yeah, Jason Northcutt was actually a 73. Montel Bradham was actually a 71. Okay, Jamichael Mann is 75. Spencer Blackburn was a 74. Any other defensive tackles that were on my thing that didn't get picked up? Pierre Warwick was actually a 74. And Rashawn Bowens was a 76. So 76 got picked up way in the back there. Was he on the thing here? Yes, he was. There he is. Rashawn Bowens. I still got the better defensive tackle out of the group, so I am okay with that. Other than that, that was a pretty good draft for us at the Cincinnati Bengals. And we got another season to go, and then we will be ending this video, ending this rebuild. Let's see if we can get another Super Bowl. If we can't, we can't. But the team definitely looks better. We got younger, and we stayed around the same overall. So, I mean, sometimes that's all you can kind of accept, you know. But let's take a look at our roster after going into year 4 of me taking over the Cincinnati Bengals. So quarterback, we got Joe Burrow and James Woodard. Halfback Joe Mixon, Chase Brown, Jimmy Wynn, Chad Hale, and Ronald Brown. Fullback Kyle Wallace. Wide receivers we got Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Rodney Grant, Charlie Jones, Devontae Sermon, George Day, and Cooper Raymond. Tight end we have Irv Smith Jr., Tyreek Haywood, and Larry Stewart. Left tackle Orlando Brown, Raheem Thorston. Left guard Cordell Volson, Nick Bryant, and Eric Green. So a lot of decent guys there. Eric Green, I think I'm going to send over, and he's going to be... I'm going to make him the backup right guard here. So we can have a good backup at right guard. Center, Doug Longwell and Dom Carmichael. Right guard, Spencer Burford and Eric Green. We also got Dave Goldsberry there. Right tackle, Nicholas Petit-Frere and Jeremy Davis. Left end, Miles Murphy, Vernon Williamson, and Nico Vasquez. Right end, Trey Hendrickson and Eric Levine. Defensive tackle, DJ Reader, Nolan Church, Daniel Collins, and Marquise Collins. So I believe we do run a 4-3. I think that's how it's worked. John Cohen and Doug Reed. Middle linebacker, Jermaine Pratt, Akeem Davis Gaither, Chris Barnes, and Christian Can. Chris Barnes, I would put on the trade block, but I don't think I'm going to have the money to even trade him. Logan Wilson, Jerome Gay at right outside linebacker. Corner, Garrison Leonard, DJ Turner, Kenny Bayless, Anthony Hayward, and Juan Watkins. Free safety, Dax Hale, Don Weber, and Yusuf Corker. Strong safety, Jordan Battle, and Jamie Clayton. Kicker, Evan McPherson. Punter, Brad Robbins. And that is our team going into year 4. So, with that being said, we are going to advance to the preseason bye week, and I will see you guys there. Alright, we're back. We got money. We actually have $5 million cap space. Where that came from, I don't really know, because last time I checked, we were like negative 16. But, I'm not going to say anything about it. So, I can still put him in the practice. I can. Halfback, Ronald Brown. He's going to move to the practice squad. Other guys, congratulations. Y'all made the team. Wide receiver, Cooper Raymond or George Day. George Day is going to get cut. Cooper Raymond's going to stay. Devontae Sermon actually has a hidden dev trait. That's crazy. Tight end, we're good there. Left tackle's good. Left guard is good. Left guard also has a hidden dev trait. Center is good. Right guard, David Goldsberry, practice squad. Right tackle, we're good there. Left end, Nico Vask, practice squad. Everyone else is good. Right end, good. Defensive tackle, we're good there. Left outside linebacker, we're good. Middle linebacker, we're good. Right outside linebacker, we're good. Oh, Logan Wilson has a superstar. Okay. Corner, Anthony Hayward, and everyone else is there. We're good. Kenny Bayless is unfortunately a normal dev trait. Yusuf Corker, he's getting cut. And that is our team, for the most part. Let's advance to week 1. We actually went 1-2 in the preseason this time around. But just whatever, I guess. If we don't go and win the Super Bowl this year, I'm not too offended. We won one last year, so how can someone be mad, you know? How can you be mad? Set season goal, obviously, we're shooting high. We won the Super Bowl last year. We want to win it again. Why the hell not, you know? Won the Super Bowl, commit goal for the year. That is the goal. Other than that, True's draft class, keep auto-generated rookies. And that, there we go. So, George Guerrero, Spencer Falk, Duke Beasley, Kevin Flynn, Kurt Byron, Deshaun Saunders, Jay Jackson, Jamari Cheeks, Tim Madden, and Doug Fisher are our top 10 guys here. That'll probably change throughout the year, obviously, but still fun. Right end cap stand out. I don't know why I said right end. I don't know what the RE even means here. But that shit I'll do by myself there. Hire and assign scouts. Well, we need to look at re-sign players first, see who we're going to lose this year. If there's anybody, I can just accept losing and then draft somebody. Dax Hill, I would like back. DJ Turner, I'd also like back. Irv Smith Jr. I think I'd be okay with letting Irv Smith go. Orlando Brown, I'd like back. He's still an 85. Jordan Battle, I'd like back. Spencer Burford, I'm not going to re-sign back, even though he wants to come back. But now I got a decent backup guard that I could put in there. So DJ Reader, I'm might have to let DJ Reader go this year. Chris Barnes is getting let go. Chase Brown getting let go. Brad Robbins is probably going to get let go. No reason to really keep him. So Dax Hill is someone I'd like to bring back. DJ Turner I'd like to bring back. Both guys shouldn't be too crazily expensive. Irv Smith I might let go. I'm not paying 4 years for a 28-year-old tight end. Orlando Brown, I'd like to bring him back. We'll see what happens with that. Jordan Battle, I'd also like to bring back. But we'll see what happens with that. Spencer Burford, I'm going to let go. DJ Reader might honestly get let go this year as well. I don't know. We're going to see where we're at when it comes to the midseason mark and who I bring back and who I don't. Depends how much money I have at the end of the day. But, yeah, I'm looking at bringing in a tight end. Because I'm going to need a tight end after I let what's-his-name go. Because I have backup positions at the other positions that I'm going to lose, that I'm going to let leave. So, managed scouts obviously is what I want to go to. So what we need is to fire everybody here. If there's a defensive tackle position or spot that I can put someone at, that was stupid of me. So national corner is the strength, wide receiver, left tackle. Okay, West corner, tight end is West. So national scout is going to be tight end. West is probably going to have the 2-star tight end, wide receiver, outside linebacker, and left tackle. Don't really need any of those positions. Northeast, corner, free safety, right tackle. We'll put free safety here. We'll put a safety scout there. Southeast, wide receiver, left end, right outside linebacker. Maybe I'll just put tight end scouts. Projected rank tight end number 1 is in this southeast. So I'm going to put a 1-star one there. But I'm going to put a 2-star tight end here. I might as well put a 1-star tight end here as well because I don't really need any of those other positions. So let's manage scout. Let's get a 3-star, a 2-star, and a 1-star tight end. So 3-star tight end. There we go. I need a 2-star tight end. 2-star tight end. There we go. Rest of the guys I need are 1-stars. So let's get a 1-star tight end. And then what else did I want? I wanted a 1-star safety. And then I'll just take another 1-star tight end. Why not? So we got a lot of tight ends here now. So National and West. West is going to be the 2-star tight end spot. So National is obviously where the 3-star goes. West is going to be where the 2-star is. I think this one was Southeast. I could be wrong. I am wrong. Actually, Northeast is where I need that. So then Central. We'll put Central and Southeast will have the tight end 1-stars. So you are actually Northeast, and Southeast will have a tight end there. Central will have tight end there. So there's not defensive tackle, not a strength of this class at all in any sense of the word. So that's not something we'll look at. We'll probably look in free agency once again to see what else we need to fill our other spots. Other than that, I'm going to stem to the midseason mark, and we will see you guys when I get there. Mid-season mark, we are 4-3, unfortunately, so we kind of dropped after having a really good year last year, which is to be expected. Mock draft number 2, and look at here. Let's take a look at what we got for them wanting to give us the Bengals. Max Kendricks, tight end from Florida. Okay. I am looking for a tight end, so I can't be too disappointed with that one. At least that is the goal, is getting a tight end. Players ready to negotiate. And we got a lot of players we got to try and bring back that I would like to bring back at least. Dax Hill is someone I'd like to bring back. He shouldn't be too expensive. The only problem is I got to pay him a good amount of money because he had no interest, but he is back. DJ Turner, another guy that doesn't have a whole lot of interest, but he's also shouldn't be very expensive. And he is not back. Okay, well, Irv Smith is someone I don't really want to bring back. I don't care to bring back. Orlando Brown, I'm going to have to pay a lot of money to get him back. It's going to hurt the paycheck a little bit, but Orlando Brown is back. And Jordan Battle, another guy that doesn't have any interest that I want to bring back. So let's up his stuff. Jordan Battle's not back. Spencer Burford is not somebody I want to bring back because Spencer Burford... Actually, I might end up bringing him back. I'm going to bring him back. No, because he's a what, 78, 79 overall now. DJ Reader is someone I'm probably not going to bring back, and I will explain to you why I'm not going to bring DJ Reader back. First of all, one, he's 32 years old. He's an 84. He's going to regress. Charlie Jones, no. Chris Barnes, no. Chase Brown, no. Brad Robbins, I'm not bringing back. Rodney Grant, fifth-year option, I will probably accept. DJ Turner, I want back. Jordan Battle, I still want back. Irv Smith, DJ Reader, both guys I'm going to drop. I should have a good amount of money then once I sign these two to go into free agency and try and, replace the thing. But I'm going to show you guys exactly what is happening here if we go to the adjust lineup. We can also look at the other Superstar and Superstar X-Factor players that we have on the team now. But I was upgrading Mr. Bryant here. There's a reason he's starting over Cordell Volson. And I upgraded him from a 74 to a 75, and it said... What is the thing? It said... Okay, hold on. Let me go to Joe Mixon. I can tell you what the heck it is. It said, a new ability available. So that makes me think that Mr. What's his name here? Mr. Bryant is a superstar offensive guard. That's what I got out of that. And we'll see, because I don't have him thing yet, because I started him week 2. Spencer Burford is going to be a 79, and Cordell Volson's a 76, so I was like, okay, I'm going to start Spencer Burford, leave him starting, bring him back another year. I might trade Cordell Volson, but Bryant is who I'm going to run with. Volson, you probably have trade interest. You're in the trade block currently because you're not even starting, but no one apparently wants you. Get offers. Saika Aika. 2028 5th, 2027 7th, and a 2028 7th. I kind of like that. Michael Thomas. Oh, I'm going to give it to the Browns. I can't do that because of salary cap issues. Okay, well, Cordell Volson's not getting traded, I guess. But that's okay. Whatever. He'll be on the trade block. No one wanted to trade for him anyway, otherwise they would have. Jamar Chase, Superstar X Factor. Joe Burrow, Superstar X Factor. T. Higgins and Joe Mixon, Superstar. Grant is a star. Irv Smith's a star. I think he was a bronze originally. But our boy, Mr. Church, is in Superstar X Factor defensive tackle. And DJ Reader I'm going to let go because Nick Church I want at my #1 defensive tackle position. And we'll find somebody in free agency to put defensive tackle #2. We also got Collins, who is still a hidden dev trait that we don't know yet. But Miles Murphy, DJ Turner, DJ Reader, All-Stars, Trey Hendrickson, and Logan Wilson are both Superstars. Leonard, obviously, Superstar X Factor. Dax Hill, Cohen, and Pratt are All-Stars. So there's that. And obviously, Evan McPherson's a Superstar as well. And our rookie wide receiver, Sermon, who's a 71 overall, is also a hidden dev. But he won't be playing because we got way too many good wide receivers that are starting over him. Choose National Focus Scouting. Obviously, we are going with tight end because we're going to need a tight end going into the season here. I think that's really going to be the only position that we're going to end up needing besides signing a free agent defensive tackle, which is what we're most likely going to have to end up doing. But besides that, I'm going to see you guys at week 10, and we will go through the draft prospects. That's right, my friends. Nick Bryant is a superstar offensive guard. That is what I love to see, man. This Bengals rebuild, the first rebuild in Madden 24, has been a huge success. We got a Super Bowl, so many two X Factor players we've drafted, a superstar player we've drafted in the second round nonetheless, a guy who was projected third and the fourth rounds. That is insane, but we are at week 10. We want to try and bring back Jordan Battle and DJ Turner. Sorry. That is the goal for today. Also look at the prospects. I suppose that's also part of the goal. We'll up you by like 3 million here. You still don't want to come in. DJ, come on, man. Don't make me let you go and get somebody else. Okay, we'll up you by 2 million. Jordan Battle's back. We'll give DJ Turner another up by 0.2 million. Not 2 million, sorry. 0.2 million. And see if he will come back then. If he doesn't, then I don't know what to tell you. But let's look at the college prospects here, and we will see if there's any decent tight ends that we can bring in, or possibly bring in. Quarterback, George Guerrero and Duke Bees. George Guerrero looks really fucking good. Holy hell. A medium, A short, and A under pressure probably. I'm very curious. Not really good physicals. This is a Tom Brady type build. This is what this is going to be. This man's going to suck at everything and be really fucking good, isn't he, huh? Field general. He's probably not Tom Brady type build. But Duke Beasley also looks pretty good. Jeremy Cheeks also looks pretty decent. Other than that, obviously, there's never anything else that ever looks good. Chris Ruggs actually looks pretty good. Same with Justin Maven and Austin St. Clair. Guys that I will add to my thing. Kyle Allen looks pretty decent. Guys that I'll just look at later, probably late round draft picks if they're available. Guys that I'm not going to pick up right away. Marquise Ayers, Julius McAllister. Actually, Julius McAllister looks pretty decent. Phillip McLeod, Jerry Younger, Jordan Manuel, Joaquin Hernandez, Cole Lowry, Chip Morrow. Will Branch looks decent. Tight end, we got Ron Pearson. Vertical threat. Physical, great to elite change direction. Great to elite speed. Ooh. Skills, A awareness, B short route, C run block, power, C pass block, A run block, A catching, B deep route. Pretty decent for Ron Pearson. Logan Myers. He's got A deep route, A run block, A catching traffic. He's a vertical threat. Great to elite acceleration, good to great speed, great to elite change of direction. Skills, A awareness, A break tackle, A catching traffic, A deep route, A run block, C pass block, A medium route, B spec catch, and C short route. I really like Logan Myers. Looks really good. Max Kendricks. He is B catching, A deep route. Physicals, good to great in everything besides strength. Skills, B break tackle, C impact blocking, A medium route, B spec catch, C short route, B catching, A deep route. Max Kendricks also looks pretty good. Shelton Walls looks pretty decent himself. He's got B catching traffic, A catching, B deep route, C run block. Physicals are okay. Skills, medium route is B, A catching, B deep route, B catching traffic. Not as great as everybody else, but still pretty decent. JP Wells looks pretty decent. Possession type, archetype. Physicals are pretty solid. Skills, A awareness, A break tackle, A catching traffic, B catching, B deep route, B pass block, B medium route, B impact blocking, D spec catch. I like the look of JP Wells. He does look pretty good. Other than that, not saying too much. Jalen Long looks okay. Other than that, nothing too great. Left tackle Kurt Byron looks pretty good. Tim Madden, Alex Hookland, Devontae Wolf, Elton Becker. Nothing else is too good. Left guard, John Andrews, Marcus Vick, and Taylor Byers look pretty decent. Center, we got Lance Burrell, James Schwartz. Mitchell Parker looks pretty good, actually. Davis Clements also looks pretty good. Anything else? Not too great. Right guard, Desmond Davis, Logan Peck. Chris Morton looks pretty decent. Same with Dante Tatum. A right tackle, we got Doug Fisher, Shaquille Pierce, Connor Brewer, Nicholas Burbank. Anything else that's great there? Left end, Cardavius Rivers, Amari Devine, Gerald Cook. Okay. Right end, we got Tony West. Nothing really good out of the right end market. Defensive tackle, Frank Chambers, KJ Russell. Left side linebacker, we got Eric Duval. Miles Wilson looks pretty decent. Same as Addison Burney. Why does he look pretty good? A pursuit, A tackle, B zone coverage. He's a run stopper type archetype. B awareness, B zone coverage, A tackle, D power move, A pursuit. Addison Burney looks pretty solid. Maybe a late round pick that I decided to go after. Middle linebacker, nothing good at all. Right outside linebacker, we got Kevin Flynn, Deshaun Saunders, Jay Jackson. Nothing else that piques my interest. Corner, Spencer Falk, Emmett Traylor, Darnell McLaughlin, Gerald Cohen, Moses Tyson, Chris Melton, Marquis Patterson, Demario Lindsay. He is a man-to-man guy. pretty decent physicals. B man coverage, D play rec, B press, A catching, C hit power. Everything else is not actually very good. Demario Lindsay is not that good, honestly. Free safety, Roy Jeffries, Isaiah Swede, Daryl Newton, J.D. Pleasant. Okay. Strong safety, Brandon Johnston, Zach Goodson, Dalton Langford. Okay. Kicker, Nick Torres. He's got A kick accuracy. Anything good with Nick Torres? Poor marginal kick power. Sounds about right. Nothing's ever good with these kickers. Benjamin Bryant. Only be faster with getting to this. Porter marginal kick power. Don't care then. Nothing else is too great. Punter. We do need a punter. So there's B kick accuracy here with Devin Bentley. And to see the physicals, decent to solid kick power. Maybe he could be a decent punter to draft. Jared Sweet. He's got A kick accuracy, but does he have anything good about him? Porter marginal kick power. He does not. That's sad. Nothing else is too great. Devin Bentley might be a guy I decide to just go for and pick up at kicker. But let's simulate to week 11. Try and get DJ Turner to come back and see if we can't know what some of these tight ends are. And then maybe we can focus on scouting other things. We should be able to get most of the tight ends done. I would assume that we can. I think. DJ Turner, I want you back, man. Come on. I'm spending a lot of money to try and get you back. Okay, DJ Turner ain't coming back. He doesn't want to come back. He's not interested. I'll find someone in free agency then, DJ Turner. But the rest of those guys, they're not being brought back. Scouting focus players. Let's choose our focus players here. Let's take a look also at what some of the tight ends are, and if they're not done, we will deal with them. So Ron Pearson's a round 1, Logan Myers is a round 1, Max Kendricks is a round 1 to 2, Shelton Walls is potential undrafted, so he's not even that good. JP Wells is round 2 to 3. Okay, so nothing too great out of, well, our tight ends. Logan Myers is probably my go-to guy here that I want to try and draft, but we'll see if I'm even able to get up to him. I do want to know Will Branch. Is there anyone else that I'm seriously interested in learning? Mitchell Parker, maybe. Yeah, Mitchell Parker's who I want to know. Chris Morton's who I also want to know. I do want to know Addison Burney. Maybe I'm going to take my thing off that wide receiver. Will Branch. And let's go Addison Burney with him. Yeah, let's confirm that. That's what I'll go with for the focus scouting. The other tight ends that we're possibly going to go for, there's 3 guys that we can possibly try and get. Depends on who's available and if we could trade up or not. Upgrade players. Doug Longwell's now a 79 overall, so that's pretty solid for our starting center. To be a 79 overall in 1 year after being a 72 at center, I think is what he started at, if I can remember correctly. But I'm going to simulate to the playoffs. We will see where we are with that. So we're 10-7. We made the playoffs. What seed are we? We are number 3. Are we 3? We're at seed number 3. Hey, Chiefs got number 1 this year. That's unfortunate. But we won our division. We won the AFC North. Tied with the same record with the Ravens, but I think we beat the Ravens twice, so that didn't even matter. Hot opponent, the Broncos, 12-5. And they didn't even win their division, man. That's crazy. That's what our next rebuild is. The Denver Broncos. Just thought I should let you guys know. That way we're working with the Denver Broncos in our next rebuild. Hopefully we can take them to a Super Bowl like we did with the Cincinnati Bengals. After that, I can't tell you what that one is yet. I'm sorry. I won't be able to share that information with you. But let's advance the week and see if we can't beat the Denver Broncos in the wild card playoffs. Come on, Bengals. Let's get another Super Bowl for Joe Burrow. We lost. That sucks. But it was a really good season, 10-7. We won the Super Bowl last year. That's unfortunate, but I mean, what are we gonna do? That sucks, but we got a ring, so who really cares at the end of the day? That's what I'm talking about. It's getting rings. But yeah, I'm gonna sim to the Super Bowl, and I will see you guys over there. So Super Bowl 61 is a Titans-Eagles Super Bowl. Interesting. 14-3 Titans, 12-5 Eagles. Good for them. We already won our Super Bowl, thankfully. Caleb Williams is having an amazing season. Not a great year as it was last year. 3,783 yards, 31 touchdowns, 4 picks for Joe Burrow. Rushing, 1,200 yards and 14 touchdowns for Joe Mixon. 400 yards and 1 touchdown for Joe Burrow. Receiving, Jamar Chase with 1,007 touchdowns. Rodney Grant 1,000 yards and 12 touchdowns. T. Higgins with 900 yards and 3 touchdowns. Irv Smith with 500 yards and 6 touchdowns. Not a whole lot of sacks let up this year, so it's a pretty solid season in the sack department. 9 sacks from Trey Hendrickson. Miles Murphy had 5. Nolan Church with 4.5. DJ Reader with 4. Logan Wilson with 3. John Cohen, Jermaine Pratt, and Vernon Williamson with 1. Jordan Battle and Garrison Leonard with half a sack. Logan Wilson and John Cohen had 2 picks. Garrison Leonard had 1. Evan McPherson was 8 for 10 in field goals, so not really good on the defensive side of things this year either, which we were the best last year, so it's kind of shocking, in all honesty with you. Number 13 in defensive points per game, just don't know what happened. Compared to last year, we were complete shit. That's kind of crazy. We were like number 3 in defense last year. Patrick Mahomes won MVP. Joe Burrow's at number 10. Offensive Player of the Year. We had nobody. Defensive Player of the Year. We had Logan Wilson at 8. Offensive Rookie of the Year. No one. Defensive Rookie of the Year. We had Nolan Church at number 3. Best quarterback, we had Joe Burrow at number 7. Best running back, Joe Mixon at number 6. Best wide receiver, we had Rodney Grant at number 5. Best O-line, we had nobody. Best D-line, we had nobody. Best linebacker, we had Logan Wilson at 10. Best corner, we had nobody. And best kicker, we had nobody again. Our 88 overall kicker still couldn't make the top 10 kickers in the AFC, even though there's only 16 teams. That's insane. Let's see who wins the Super Bowl between the Titans and the Eagles. I'm assuming it's going to be the Eagles. It was the Eagles. Eagles won Super Bowl 61, beating the Titans. Yeah, 2-time AFC champs for the Titans, 4-time NFC champs for the Eagles, 2-time Super Bowl champs for the Eagles. Super Bowl MVP was Jalen Hurts. So it's the 2022, the 49ers won it, then the Cowboys won it, then the Bengals won it, and then the Eagles won it. Interesting. Well, it was a still solid year from our guys. 10-7 isn't too bad. Not where I really wanted to be, but that works. Upgrade players is probably all going to be the same old practice squad guys, and it is. So we will let the CPU handle the practice squad guys as we move on to re-signing players. I don't think we had anybody retire. Unless, I suppose there could be somebody out there. Nope, Connor McGovern from the Steelers retired. So that doesn't mean anything to me. Advance the week to re-sign players. I think we're losing out on DJ Turner here, which kind of sucks, but it's just what has to be, I guess. Nothing else we can do about it. Mock draft number 3. Let's see who they are projecting us to get. We are projected to get Austin St. Clair, a fullback, for some reason. I don't know why you'd be mocking us a fullback. That is really weird, but whatever. Players ready to negotiate. Don't think there was anybody I was planning on bringing back besides DJ Turner, who unfortunately decided that he doesn't want to come back. My franchise tag him $29.8 million for a second string corner. It's not going to happen. Irv Smith, he's now 29. He's dropped in overall, like 1 or 2 overalls. DJ Reader dropped to a 79. Yeah, Chris Barnes dropped to a 76. Yep, nobody I plan on bringing back here. Let's go to free agency week 1, and we know who we're supposed to target here with free agency week 1. We need a corner, and we need a defensive tackle. That is the plan for that, at least. We have $27 million in available cap space. So let's take a look at the free agents here. I'm assuming we got some guys that are going to be from this last year's draft class. Daniel Jones, Sam Darnold, don't need a quarterback. Will Levis is here. Zach Charbonnet is here at running back. Debatable pickup, but not going to happen. Delvin Cook is also here. Tank Bigsby's also here. Fullback, Patrick Ricard. Wide receiver, we got Cooper Kupp here. Interesting. Zay Flowers is here. He's an 86 overall. Michael Gallup, Paris Campbell. Nobody really need. Tight end, Irv Smith is here. Jake Ferguson, Tommy Tremble, Darnell Washington, Daniel Bellinger. Nobody that we need either. Left tackle, Taylor Decker's here. Left guard, nothing. Center, Tyler Linderbaum is here. Austin Corbett's here. Jack Conklin. Left end, we got Zach Styler. Defensive tackle, DeForest Buckner's here. BJ Hill, DJ Reader. We don't need somebody too old. Keanu Benton could be the go here. Javon Hargrave, DJ Jones, Dom Kershaw. He's a superstar X Factor. He's got 3 teams interested. Could I snoop in here and get him? The offer strength is pretty good. We are in the lead for Dom Kershaw. 2 superstar X Factor defensive tackles would go kind of hard. He's 25 years old. Keanu Benton is 26. So, honestly, kind of a better pickup. He's also a superstar X Factor, so we could see him do a lot better. If not, Keanu Benton might be the go. He's got 0 teams interested. Right end, nothing really great. Nolan Smith here at left outside linebacker. That's pretty solid. Middle linebacker, Cody Barton, Aziz Al-Shire. TJ Edwards at right outside linebacker. Kenny Moore is here. Darren Johnson. Roger McCreary's here. Rasul Douglas is here. Sean Murphy Bunting. DJ Turner has no interest with the team. He's got 2 teams interested in him. Christian Fulton, Isaiah Oliver. Nobody has any interest to join us. Keely Ringo's here. He's a star. Kobe Bryant. He's 28 years old now. Damn. Kobe Bryant would have been younger than that. Andrew Booth Jr., who's 26, is here. Christian Benford, who's 26. I mean, not older guys that have interest in us, but I don't have interest in them. Let's go see if we can get Keely Ringo to join the team here. Or Andrew Booth, if Keely Ringo doesn't work. Where's Keely Ringo? Did I miss him? Keely Ringo, here he is. 25, 77 overall. This could be a good guy to bring in here. Offer strength, there we go. Keely Ringo. We're top offer, so safety. So we don't need safety anymore. We're able to bring both of our guys back. Oh, punter, Ryan Stonehouse is here. Jake Camarda, Ryan Wright. Bring in Ryan Stonehouse. Why not? We don't gotta worry about signing anybody then at the kicker position. Or the punter position, I mean. Or drafting anyone at the punter position. And we got all of our guys. Ryan Stonehouse, Keely Ringo, and Dom Kershaw are all Cincinnati Bengals. That's exactly what we needed. So that is good to see. Manage roster. Well, we can look at the roster later. We don't need to say now. We got a $16 million in available cap space. I'm gonna simulate to the free agency recap, and I'll see you guys there. All right, so we're at free agency recap. Let's take a look at the mock draft here. Take a look at what tight ends they have going early here, and if I need to trade up to go get one. So Ron Pearson is going right there, but that's not the one. So they got Logan Myers coming to me at mock draft for mock draft number 5. And I am 100% fine with that. So let's hope that that's what stays true, because that is who I want. Scouting private workouts. Take a look at these second round guys that I am trying to draft. I did want to finish Addison Burney. I did want to finish all the guys that I started last time. And we will go ahead and take a look at the free agency recap, see who went where. I always like taking a look at these. If you guys haven't noticed in the last 100 fucking rebuilds, Daniel Jones is a Lion. Zach Charbonnet is a Packer. Tajay Spears is a Titan. Delvin Cook's a Buccaneer. Tank Bigsby's a Panther. Cooper Kupp's a Niner. Zay Flowers is a Seahawk. Michael Gallup's a Ram. Irv Smith is a 49er. Taylor Decker's a Lion. Tyler Linderbaum is a Titan. Austin Corbett's a Raider. Shaq Mason's a Brown. Jack Conklin's a Dolphin. DeForest Buckner's a Ram. BJ Hill is a Charger. DJ Reader is a Saint. Leonard Williams is a Dolphin. Nolan Smith is a Buccaneer. Cody Barton is a Titan. Aziz Al-Shire is a Saint. TJ Edwards is a Packer. Kenny Moore II is a Saint. Roger McCreary is a Packer. Rasul Douglas is a 49er. DJ Turner is a Lion. Malik Hooker is a Eagle. Kyle Hamilton is a Giant. And yeah, that wraps that up. So we will advance our way over to the 2027 NFL Draft, which will be our final draft of the year. It'll just be the final thing here before we end the video and take a look at the freshly rebuilt Cincinnati Bengals. Let's start the 2027 NFL Draft. We will go up to our next user pick and hope that our tight end did not get taken beforehand, because that would be really annoying. I don't have a second round pick this year. I just realized that. Kind of sucks, because that's kind of who I want. Logan Myers is still here. He was the guy I wanted to go. Ron Pearson actually didn't get taken either, but I believe, what's his name, is better than him. Shelton Walls is a round 3 guy. Max Kendricks is actually a round 2 to 3 guy. JP Wells is a round 2 to 3 guy. Mitchell Parker round 2 to 3. Chris Morton is a round 1 to 2. And Addison Burney is a round 1 to 2 guy. I might have to trade up and try and get Burney, because that is pretty good. But let's go Logan Myers here. He is the tight end we're going to take. Across the board here. Draft Logan Myers. He is a normal dev trait. That's unfortunate, but he does look pretty good. So we'll have to take a look at him at the free agency recap. I'm going to sim here to the next round.
The New York Jets.
I'm actually going to sim to the next round again in round 3. And I want to look and see if the linebacker is still here. And should I trade up to try and get him? Addison Burney is still here. I have a lot of guys that are on my draft board that are still here. Guys that I was looking at that might be pretty decent. Austin St. Clair, I think he was originally a running back that they must have moved to fullback. So I think that's why he's here. So I don't know. I guess that happens. That's a storyline that happens sometimes. But he's not one who I am looking to draft. I think I'm ready to skip forward a couple of picks. So I debated about trading with the Bills. And I was like, I'm going to take it. I'm going to go one pick ahead. And I'm like, I'm going to try and trade with the Jaguars or the Colts here. I'm going to go one pick. He shouldn't get taken. And the fucking Bills took him. These fucking assholes, dude. Fine, I won't take a good player then. I guess I'm just going to go and pick my backups as usual, and I'll see you guys over there. Alright, well, let's take a look at the draft recap here for the 2027 NFL Draft. I'm very pissed off I didn't get that player. But Logan Myers is 75 overall. Kyle Allen, who is a running back I took is a 75 overall as well. It took Devin Bentley for me. He was a 72. He's going to get dropped. He's not somebody that I cared about drafting after I got Stonehouse. But Folk is an 81 overall, so that is the best player in the draft. Brendan Johnston was a 79. Desmond Davis, a 78. Darnell McLaughlin, corner, or he was a 77. Moses Tyson was a corner, and he was a 77. And all of that. The Bills, these fuckers took a 74 overall. Addison Burney for me. Fucking assholes, dude. That annoys me so much. But yeah, that's our team. Let's advance the week to the week 1 of preseason for 2027 season, I believe. And yeah, let's take a look at the team, and we will end the video. We are a 88 overall offense, 84 defense, 86 overall team. I don't know why we dropped so far in defense, but whatever. The team is definitely better. It is way better than what it was. Maybe not way better, but it's better than what it was. We got younger. We got better. I personally think. You can say whatever you want to say. I don't give two fucks. But we definitely got better. Obviously, we needed to find a replacement for Joe Mixon eventually, but that is okay. I actually went to depth chart and not view roster. But we'll take a look at the roster here to end the video. Quarterback, we got Joe Burrow and James Woodard. Halfback, we got Joe Mixon, who's now an 81 overall. But we got Kyle Allen, who I believe was a hidden dev. I think. No, he was a normal. Fuck. Well, we're not going to have a good running back play here, so after Joe Mixon, because I think this is a contract year for Joe Mixon, and I'm probably going to let him go. We got Jimmy Wynn, Chad Hill, Ronald Brown, and Darius Ware. Fullback, Kyle Wallace. Wide receiver, we got Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Rodney Grant, Devontae Sermon, Dalton Carey, Cooper Raymond, and Nick Ellington. Tight end, we have Logan Myers, Tyreek Haywood, and Larry Stewart. Logan Myers was also a normal depth right. Left tackle, we have Orlando Brown, Raheem Thurston, Bernie Russell, and J.J. Hart. Left guard, we have Nick Bryant, Cordell Volson. Center, Doug Longwell, and Dom Carmichael. Right guard, we got Spencer Burford, Eric Green, Dave Goldsberry, and Shamir Whitehead. Right tackle, Nicholas Petit-Frere and Jeremy Davis. Left end, we got Miles Murphy, Vernon Williams, and Nico Vasquez. Right end, Trey Hendrickson, Tyree Richardson, and Eric Levine. Defensive tackle, we got Nolan Church, Dom Kershaw, Daniel Collins, Marquise Collins, and Dwayne Nobles. Left side linebacker, we got John Cohen, who is now a superstar. Doug Reed. Middle linebacker, we got Jermaine Pratt, Akeem Davis-Gaither, Mitch Adams, and Justin Robinson. Right outside linebacker, we got Logan Wilson and Jerome Gay. Corner, Garrison Leonard, Kenny Bayless, Keely Ringo, Kevin Henley, Anthony Hayward, Juan Watkins, Dante Ferguson, and Marion Hayward. Free safety, we got Dax Hill and Don Weber. Strong safety, we got Jordan Battle and Jamie Clayton. Kicker is Evan McPherson, and punter is Ryan Stonehouse and Devin Bentley. That is the roster. Definitely a better roster besides running back, who we had the same guy who's now an 81 overall, who is probably in his last year with the team, because he's probably not getting re-signed. I'm not re-signing a 31 overall running back or a 31-year-old running back. They had T. Higgins, who would obviously come back as a superstar. John Cohen, who I'd obviously want back. Miles Murphy, who I'd want back. Logan Wilson, who I'd want back. He's a superstar. Jamie Clayton, who I'd probably let go. Joe Mixon would probably get let go. Spencer Burford got bought back. Who really knows? Eric Green would have been let go. James Woodard would have been let go. Nicholas Petit-Frere would have been let go. Akeem Davis-Gaither, Jeremy Wynn, Cordell Volson. Not a whole lot of guys that I would have kept in this one, but that is going to do it for this video. We did win a Super Bowl with the Bengals, and that is all I'm happy about. 88 offense, 84 defense, 86 overall team. Definitely better and younger team than it originally was, but yeah, that's going to do it. If you guys did enjoy, please drop a like. If you're new here, please subscribe for more Madden NFL 24 content. We got the Denver Broncos as the next rebuild I will be doing. I also do other video game content. Starting next week, we might be doing Fort Solace. If that does come out on August 22nd, I'm sure it could, possibly not. I don't really know. They haven't dropped a pre-order thing. It just says released on August 22nd, so we'll see what happens with that. But on August 22nd will be the next episode the next video of Madden 24 rebuilds. But anyway, then after that, I don't think I have a single game that I plan on playing in September. So it's probably going to be a whole bunch of rebuilds in September, because there's not really any games that I want to play. But in October, Alan Wake 2 got pushed back to October 27th. So we have Alan Wake 2, Spider-Man 2, and Alone in the Dark is something I plan on to record. And then in November, we have Modern Warfare 3 as well. But yeah, that is all that. Also, we do WWE and AEW professional wrestling content. Social media is in the description below. Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, Threads. Go follow all of those. Leave a comment what you thought of this rebuild of the Cincinnati Bengals, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Thank you for tuning in.